Oke, sekali lagi selamat sore semuanya. Thank you so much for joining our session today. Jadi untuk hari ini, for today's session, we have Sylvain from AIBI Australia. Jadi nanti Sylvain bakal memberikan updates tentang AIBI. So Sylvain will give us updates about AIBI, what programs do they have, what scholarship available for Indonesian students especially. And then again, as usual, everyone, later on during the presentation, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them on the Q&A or chat box. And then, so you don't have to wait until the end of the session. Jadi nantinya teman-teman kalau misalnya selama presentasi ada yang mungkin kurang jelas atau ada yang ingin ditanyakan, please bisa langsung dimasukkan saja pertanyaan-pertanyaannya di Q&A ataupun di chat box. Dan nantinya setelah presentasi selesai, kita bakal bahas sama-sama untuk setiap pertanyaan yang ada. Okay, so again, while waiting for the others, we can just start the webinar. So Sylvain, when you're ready.
Yep, so I will share my screen.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, so, okay. I think you will need, because I have the presentation, you have it as well. But I think you need to.
Already allow you.
Now. Okay, all
Yeah,
good.
can you do it? Okay, cool.
Perfect. Okay, so can you see the presentation?
Yep. Yes.
Yeah. So good afternoon, everyone. So as Franklin mentioned, my name is Sylvain Blanchot. I'm the head of student recruitment and marketing for AIBI. So AIBI stands for Australian Institute of Business Intelligence. So we are a new provider, but we are part of an existing education group called also AIBI. And one of the sister school is ACBI. You might be already familiar with this one. So it's Australian College of Business Intelligence. They've been operating for 6 years and they decided to expand to higher education. And that's when AIBI was created. So our vision is that the future of work is intelligence, both artificial and human. With the technology now, we live in a borderless global marketplace. So our vision is to prepare students for the opportunities of the future by focusing on tomorrow's workforce and business needs. As you know, we are in the digital revolution at the moment, and I believe that will stay like this for a very, very long time. Our mission is to deliver higher education programs in business and information technology, wherever and however students wish to study. So at present, we have 2 bachelor programs available. And our courses, they offer resources, planning, information systems, analytics, finance management, and some knowledge about international laws as well. Opportunities with us for students is to focus on connecting students with opportunities such as internships, client-based projects, and mentors. We have Bachelor of International Business and Bachelor of Enterprise Management Systems. For the Bachelor of Enterprise Management Systems, or BEMS, we are the only provider in Australia to offer that course. We are located right in the center of Sydney CBD, between the 2 main train stations, Town Hall and Central Station. For the course structure, we don't have semesters, we have trimesters. So we have 3 terms a year of 12 weeks each for interactive learning approach. Okay, so the last time I had a bit of an issue with this video. Let's see if we can do that. I will try to show them to you at the end. Because I don't think it's going to work here now. Okay. For future students, as I mentioned, so we have 2 bachelor programs available. So both are 3 years. Bachelor of International Business and Bachelor of Enterprise Management Systems, they do have the same price as well. So for 3 years, it's $65,000. That's before scholarships. So $65,000, that's $21,666 per annum. We have 3 intakes a year, so February, June, and September. Our very first intake will be next February, on the 14th of February. Second intake on the 30th of May, and the third one on the 12th of February. So 8 subjects per year. As I mentioned before, we have terms of 12 weeks each. So during term 1, 3 subjects, term 2, 3 subjects, and term 3, 2 subjects. The reason why as well there is less subjects in the third term is because we have the capstone project, which means double the points with internship component. Bachelor of International Business. So the main topics of this bachelor will be international law and politics, international strategic management, international marketing, international trade and finance, business leadership in global context, entrepreneurship and innovation. As I mentioned before, now the marketplace is global and borderless, but very diverse in terms of culture, in terms of laws as well. So it's very important as a business to know where we are going and what we are getting ourselves into when negotiating with a different country. So at the end of the 3 years, there is an internship elective. It's a minimum of 150 hours required. We strongly recommend students to do this internship. There is no extra cost because it's part of the course. And they will definitely help them to get a buffer of hours. Let's say if they want to, after the 485, which is a postgraduate visa, if they have opportunities, that would definitely help them in maximizing their chances for future visas. Positions that graduate can consider after completing the Bachelor of International Business: importer, exporter, international trade coordinator, immigration officer, international business consultant, international HR manager, business development manager, international management consultant as well. Some positions are on the VETASES list with the Austrian immigration. Bachelor of Enterprise Management Systems, so a bit more technical. It's, to put it simply, it's a combination of business management and information systems. So 3 keywords: identify, install, and support. So identify the right platform, the right management systems for your business. As you know, you've got customer relationship management, supply chain management systems, enterprise resource planning. So for example, enterprise resource planning, you've got different softwares for purchasing or for HR or for finance within the same organization. If you want to implement a CRM, you need to make sure that the CRM fits and integrates very well with the other software that you are using and the platform. So that's why by completing this course, students will be able to identify the best management systems for a business, overview the installation of the business, and the support part at the end as well, once the platform is running. Job outcomes for graduates completing the Bachelor of Enterprise Management Systems. So business system analyst, management consultant, organization and method analyst, ICT account manager, ICT Business Development Manager, Project Manager as well. Project Manager is also on the job list for international business. So for us, the student experience at AIBI is very important. So we have a blended learning experience in interactive small class environment with active participation of students. It's called WIL, so work integrated learning. So we find that students are more engaged if the course is about real case studies to study. So for example, you will have inclusive learning environment where students feel valued and respected, student support, academic research and writing, library support, counseling, career advice, executive coaching as well, and student mentorship. Scholarship, which is probably the most important information for you today, for your students. So for term 1, 2022, for offshore students, we do offer 45% scholarship. The reason is because we are launching in February, so we have to be aggressive in the market. So you got 45% scholarship for offshore students starting in February 2022, and 40% scholarship for students who are onshore starting in February 2022. But also, we decided to extend the 40% scholarship for term 2 and term 3 for both onshore offshore. Because as you know, obviously, like February is coming very soon. Not all students will be able to get the visa on time. For example, that maybe they don't want to study online, or flights are still flights availability are still kind of limited at the moment because of COVID. So they can wait until term 2 or term 3, and I believe term 3 is popular with your market because they will graduate around June, and then they would get the results around July. So September, perfect timing. For existing students, we also offer a high distinction scholarship, which is 50% of the total tuition fee for the following term. Pathways. So we have developed some pathways with VET providers. So you got the names here. So obviously SCBI, we're part of the same group, does make sense. Greenwich College, ILSC Greystone International House, Academy of Entrepreneurs, Australian Global College, Mercury College, York Business Institute, Berkeley Business Institute, SSBT, APC, Lexis, and ISMT, which is the Institute of Science and Technology, Science Management, sorry. So the reason why we partner with those providers is because they offer some courses that could lead to up to 8 subjects credit with the diplomas. So courses such as leadership and management, project management, marketing and communication, digital marketing, social media marketing, IT, business. For both courses, they can get up to 8 subjects credit for the diploma, which means 1 year credit. If they do an advanced diploma, they can also get up to 12 subjects credit for the advanced diploma. However, 99% of your students, they want to do the 485 after the studies. So if we give 12 subjects, is the equivalent of 50% of the course, which means only 1.5 years left. So then they need to be studying for minimum 2 years to be eligible for the 485. So in that case, out of the 12 subjects they're entitled to, we will select the 8 subjects that fit best with our course structure. And then we can give them 1 year credit. We also have an EAP pathway, so EAP, English for academic purposes, for students who don't meet the English requirement. We have Eap Pathway with Greenwich College, ILSC, International House, Mercury College, English Unlimited, which is part of APC, and Lexis. If you have a student who completed one of those qualifications I mentioned, but with a different provider, still send the transcript because it's a national qualification, so we can still grant credit as well. Accounting, they can get up to 7 subjects credit for the diploma. So how to apply, obviously, Yes Education will be more than happy to assist you for the application process. I will, obviously, we need academic transcript, CV, diploma or certificate of conclusion, GT checklist completed, English proficiency, and passport copy. Entry requirement. So for international students, if they are already in Australia and they completed a recent VET course, then diploma or advanced diploma, then you can get direct entry and we give them credit. For secondary education, for students seeking admission to AIBI, then I will go through the admission requirements a bit later on. And for higher education, credit to prior studies and direct entry as well. Entry requirements, so IELTS 6.0 overall with no less than 5.5 in each band. TOEFL paper-based, you've got the score as well here. TOEFL computer-based. PTE overall score of 50 with no skill score under 42. CAE and CP, which is Cambridge certifications as well. An EAP program with the relevant pathway partners I mentioned before. COE deposits. So for offshore students, we accept $6,000. And for onshore students, we accept $1,000 for the COE deposit. Okay, so for Indonesia, GT information, what we are looking for in an application. So obviously indirect family sponsorship is common. So we would need to see an explanation of the family tree and connections. Savings in advance, minimum 6 months up to a year. Some areas like Medan, we are aware that a bit riskier in terms of visas. So we have a GTA team as well offshore, and they will assist you with the GT documents. An IELTS test results are not compulsory, but strongly recommended for visa purposes. From previous experience, I noticed that students who have already IELTS or PT, for example, the visa processing time were much quicker. Any questions? Oh, I can't see the chat box. Oh, stop
ya,
sharing.
mungkin ada sampai sini mungkin ada yang mau bertanya.
Okay, so questions.
Yep, no questions.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, no questions so far, I think. So let me see. Yeah.
So regarding the PTE score, basically we heard recently that there is a change in the scores required. So we are double checking the facts, and then we will update our information accordingly. But at the moment, we haven't had any confirmations, but apparently the requirement is a bit lower. So we'll keep you updated.
So what about the English requirements? Is there any like a placement test for students?
So for placement test, yeah, so we don't have our own placement test, but for students who need a placement test, please do the placement test with the partners that we have. So ILSC, yep. International House, Greenwich, English Unlimited, Lexis, Mercury. and they will be able to assist with the placement test.
Okay, I see. And also for the Fed partners, if let's say they want to apply for Bachelor at AIBI, but then they want to do, let's say, the diploma with, let's say, with Greenwich College first. So will it be a package offer, or it will be different?
Yes, so for Yes Education, we're gonna try package.
Okay, cool. That'll be good. Yeah.
So we're gonna try that. Yeah, we're gonna try that for next year.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the plan. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep.
But that will be only with ACBI and AIBI, because we are part of the same group, so it kind of makes sense.
Yep.
So ACBI plus AIBI, there will be package series. For the others, there won't be any.
Mm-hmm.
So there will be package series with Academy of Entrepreneurs.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Ya, jadi buat teman-teman yang lain mungkin kalau ada yang ditanyakan bisa langsung di drop di Q&A box ataupun chat box. Okay, so while waiting for others, I think I will. So what about usually the agents of the students usually will ask about the 40 to 45% scholarships. Yep. So is there any requirements, or like, do the students need to write an essay?
The good thing
anything
is,
like that,
because we're launching, that's for all students. So
that's
for the first year, correct, yeah.
Okay,
so if the students want to apply not next year but the following year, there will be automatically a 30% scholarship as well.
Okay, and is it for the whole duration of study or just the first year?
The whole duration.
For the whole duration.
Yeah. So for example, okay, so the cost for 1 year before scholarship is 21,666. If you apply 45%, the yearly cost comes down from 21,666 to $11,917 per year. So nearly $10,000 savings. So it's pretty amazing.
Yep.
For onshore students, for the 40%, that will be $12,999 per year. So nearly $9,000 as well savings. The 40%, as a reminder, the 40% will also apply for offshore for term 2 and term 3 next year.
Okay. Ya, jadi buat teman-teman yang mungkin ada students yang pengen nyari studi S1 yang mungkin dengan tuition yang lumayan affordable. Jadi untuk AIBI itu annual tuition fee-nya itu sebelum scholarship itu adalah sekitar 21.000 untuk bachelor. Kemudian untuk karena mereka baru launching, jadi ada special promotion. Jadi untuk offshore students yang dari Indonesia misalnya, untuk term 1 intake, jadi untuk Februari intake 2022 itu student bisa dapat scholarship 45%. Jadi kalau sudah dapat 45%, dan itu dapatnya itu untuk the whole duration. Jadi bukan cuma tahun pertama, tapi the whole duration. Jadi
sorry, the payment, because we have terms, the payment is per term, and the price is per subjects per term. So let me double check. So we said let's say 45% scholarship. So the first payment will be $4,469. So that will be the same for term 1, term 2. And then the term 3 will be less because you only have 2 subjects.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
So 3 payments.
Yep. So we have questions in the Q&A box dari Pak Has tadi. For high achievement, what is the criterion for long? Oke, jadi seperti sudah di-mention tadi, untuk beasiswa dari AIBI yang 40% ataupun yang 45% itu berlaku untuk semua student. Jadi untuk semua student yang apply ke AIBI, as long as mereka bisa dapat offer letters, mereka meet the entry requirements, mereka bakal otomatis dapat beasiswa. Jadi kalau untuk offshore yang term 1 itu bisa dapat yang 45%. Gitu. Kemudian untuk yang term 2 dan term 3 nantinya student bisa dapat yang 40%.
So for the Bachelor of International Business and the Bachelor of Enterprise Management Systems, the first year, 99% of the subjects are similar, which is the reason why students who do leadership and management can get also course credit for enterprise management system, which is very flexible. For enterprise management systems, I guess the ideal profile for a student coming out of high school would be a student who has got good great scores in mathematics, physics, science, or computers. Then that would help definitely for the GTE as well. We do accept 2020 graduates onwards.
Okay, so we have another question from Pak Astadi. What about the study hour? How many hours per week that the student have to study?
Okay, so it's three. So each subject, it's 3 hours per week.
Okay.
So for the timetable for February, the timetable in February is actually in the afternoon, because we know when we see, because of COVID, at the time we didn't know if the border is going to be open or not. So then we plan the timetable based on actually your region to make sure that students can attend the lectures with the time difference. So within Indonesia, it's 3 hours, right?
Yeah, 4 hours.
4 hours. So for South Asia, Southeast Asia, like that's perfect, because I think you have between, let's say, 5.5 hours and 4 hours difference. So then students can attend the lessons. So it's Mondays and Thursdays. So for example, for international business, you've got one subject between 2 and 5. Then there is another subject between 5 and 6, which will be for enterprise management system, for example. And then you have a gap in between, because students might do, for the dinner break. And then on Thursdays, it's like 2 to 5, 6 to 9.
I see. Okay, jadi untuk
for onshore students who will do the full course. If you have a student who is in Indonesia, they want to get the 45% scholarship, but then let's say, February is pretty close now. And let's say, visa-wise, they're still waiting, so they can fly. They can still choose to do one subject online while waiting for the flight availability or for the visa to come through.
Yep.
So that's a possibility. That's quite flexible. And then when they arrive in Australia, then they will do the full-time course. That's an option as well. And the thing is, with one subject at a time, that doesn't eat too much of that time of the visa onshore.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, it'll be good for the it's a really good option for students.
Depending on the internet connection as well. I know you may have some remote areas as well. That might be a bit tricky. In that case, then you can defer to term 2 or term 3. That's no problem.
Yep. Oke, jadi untuk Pak Asdi, usually student itu kuliahnya itu per subjek dalam seminggu itu biasanya 3 jam. Jadi biasanya tergantung dari jumlah subjek yang student ambil. Gitu. Jadi kalau tadi yang sudah dimention, jadi kalau untuk term 1 biasanya student itu ngambil 3 subjek. Jadi masing-masing subjek itu biasanya mereka bakal belajar 3 jam per minggu. Gitu. Jadi mungkin kalau 3 subjek, berarti mungkin sekitar 9 jam per minggu. Okay, so another question from us tadi. What about 50%? Yes, this is about 50% scholarship. So
that's for the existing students. So let's say you've got a student during the first 2 terms, we can see that amazing results. So then it will be selected. And then for the following term payment, we would give 50%.
I see. That's good. Yeah.
So that will be for the following term.
Yep. Baik, jadi untuk pertanyaan dari Pak Asadi tentang kalau 50% scholarship, jadi student tetap punya kesempatan untuk dapetin beasiswa potongan sampai 50%, tapi itu biasanya untuk yang misalnya student sudah selesai tahun pertama di AIBI, kemudian dari nilai-nilainya dia, dari academic results-nya dia sangat bagus, jadi outstanding. Jadi itu nanti student bisa di-consider untuk dapetin instead of yang tadi misalnya dia di awal dapat 40 atau 45, student itu bisa dapat sampai 50% untuk next termnya. Seperti itu. Oke, jadi semoga menjawab pertanyaan dari Pak Has tadi. Kalau ada lagi yang ditanyakan, bisa langsung di-drop di Q&A box ataupun chat box. Dan untuk yang lain juga, mungkin kalau ada yang ingin ditanyakan, bisa langsung.
So outstanding means
distinction.
So outstanding is like the equivalent of an A, basically, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ya, jadi mungkin kalau grade-nya itu biasa student di sana, kalau memang rata-ratanya dia bisa dapat A, itu bisa dikonsider untuk sampai dapat 50%.
That will be reviewed by the academic, academic. Yeah.
Oke. Oke, ada lagi mungkin yang ingin ada pertanyaan, bisa langsung di-drop di Q&A box ataupun chat box.
So February intake is going very strong. Very happy with it. And so yeah, so I mean the following terms will be getting busy already. We are planning on offering Bachelor of Cybersecurity next year. So we're just about to launch a course with TEXA, which is the accreditation board.
Yep.
And by early 2023, we are planning as well on having master programs, some MBA linked to the international business course, the Bachelor, and then a Master of Information Systems as well.
Oh, cool. Okay, we have another question from us study. Does the student eligible for postgraduate visa?
Yes, so for all students who complete the Bachelor program, as long as they complete 2 years, they're eligible for 2 years of working visa.
Yep.
So the reason I mentioned earlier for course credit, if we give 12 to 50% course credit is the maximum you can give for a program. So in that case, a Bachelor, the full course is 3 years. And then if we give 50%, then they only have 1.5 years to complete. Then they are not eligible for 485. 485 is the postgraduate visa. So that's why, as I mentioned, if they have an advanced diploma, we will select the 8 subjects that fit best with the course structure to make sure there is no gap in the study plan. And then we will give them 1 year credit, so they can still get a year credit, plus still have the eligibility for the postgraduate visa. And talking about 485, the reason why it's very important for the students to do the elective, the internship elective, is that some students, when they finish the Bachelor, they spend so much time looking for the right job to access opportunities afterwards. By the time they find the right job, they don't meet the requirement at the end because they've used too much time. So that's why by having a buffer of hours of experience during the internship, that will help them a lot and help them to connect as well with the industry.
Okay, thanks, Sylvain. So yes,
yes.
Untuk Pak Has tadi jadi student, jadi as long as dia finish Bachelor dengan minimal study itu dia 2 tahun, student itu bakal bisa eligible untuk postgraduate visa. Jadi visa 485. Okay, so we have another question from Golden Gate from Iwan. Is it possible for student to do credit transfer?
Yeah, so that's what we discussed now.
Yep.
Also, another thing, if you have a student, let's say, who has studied event management or HR, still send us the transcript, because even if they can't get 1 year credit, for example, we might be able to give them maybe 6 months.
Yep.
6 months is always better than nothing for students, especially when it comes to money and time. So please send us the transcripts and then we will review it with the academic team.
Okay, so jadi untuk pertanyaan dari Mas Iwan, untuk kredit transfer bisa dari college. Jadi AIBI juga sebenarnya punya Fed partners. Jadi misalnya untuk student-student yang mungkin mau lewat diploma dulu, itu AIBI punya beberapa partner juga untuk student bisa ngambil program diplomanya, kemudian nanti setelah dari program diploma bisa transfer ke AIBI untuk program bachelornya. Jadi mungkin bisa student misalnya ngambil diploma setahun pertama di college yang lain, kemudian 2 tahun sisanya misalnya lanjut di AIBI, ataupun kalau untuk college yang mungkin belum partner dengan AIBI, tetap masih possible untuk credit transfer. Jadi nanti dari AIBI bakal lihat transkripnya, bakal dilihat mata-mata kuliah yang sudah pernah diambil, untuk kemudian bakal di-assess untuk proses credit transfer. Itu semoga menjawab pertanyaan dari Mas Iwan. Kalau ada lagi yang mau ditanyakan bisa langsung di drop di Q&A box ataupun chat box. Okay, so any other questions? Mungkin ada lagi yang mau ditanyakan?
You're welcome. Okay. Is it do you say sama-sama in Bahasa?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, sama-sama.
Yeah, so sama-sama Iwan.
Yep. Okay, so any other questions? Mungkin dari teman-teman? Okay, so far I think we don't have any more questions. Do you have any? You want to continue with other materials?
So you can access more information on our website.
Yep.
There is on the top tab on the website, on the main page, you have a section called Partners. And then if you click on it, you've got one saying AIBI Agent Files. You can access all the marketing materials there. We just did a masterclass for the Bachelor of Enterprise Management Systems course with the program coordinator. So as I know, it's a very technical course, and then sometimes it can be a bit difficult to explain to your students what the course is about. So we have a masterclass recording available on YouTube as well, where the course is explained in a very simple way for students. So I would strongly recommend to visit the website and check the information as well.
Yep, okay. And again, teman-teman, nanti kalaupun setelah session ini, if you have any further questions, you can always contact me. Jadi feel free untuk kontak ke saya kalau misalnya ada inquiries ataupun ada yang ingin ditanyakan tentang AIBI, bisa langsung kontak ke saya. Nanti untuk inquiries-nya bisa nanti saya pass ke Sylvain. Dan nanti once aku dapat update dari Sylvain, I will let you know. Oke, kalau sudah tak ada lagi pertanyaan, if you don't have any questions, I think we can continue with the Cohort Quiz.
Oh, yes, we have the quiz.
Yep. Oke, jadi kalau sudah tak ada lagi pertanyaan, kita lanjut ke session berikutnya. Jadi kita bakal ada Cohort Quiz. Jadi teman-teman bisa mulai persiapkan gadgetnya. Kemudian nanti bisa dibuka di www.cohort.it. I will share the screen. Let me see. Okay, give me a moment. Okay, good. Give me a minute, it's loading now. Oke, Cohort Quiz. Jadi bisa disiapin gadgetnya ataupun bisa dengan browser. Jadi untuk yang sudah punya aplikasinya bisa langsung buka aplikasi Kahoot-nya. So you may open your Kahoot app, and then bisa di-enter game pin-nya. Atau yang kalau pakai browser bisa langsung ke www.cohort.it dan masukin game pin-nya. You can enter the game pin. So it's 783-822. Jadi untuk Kahoot ini nanti kita bakal pilih 2 pemenang, jadi 2 orang pemenang. Dan nanti masing-masing pemenang bakal dapat shopping vouchers senilai $50. Okay, we already have 6 now. Oke, kita nunggu beberapa menit lagi untuk yang lain bisa join, and then we will start. Oke, sudah ada 8. So in total we have about 12. Oke, mungkin kita nunggu lagi 1-2 menit untuk yang lain bisa join, and then we will start the Cohort Quiz. Oh, we lost one. Oke, masih ada lagi yang mau join? Or shall we start?
Yep.
Oke. Okay, good luck everyone. Oke, jadi masih ada 5 yang salah. Jadi AIBI itu kepanjangannya adalah Australian Institute of Business Intelligence. Oke, so we'll see. Oke, di posisi pertama ada Pak Heru ya, Pak Heru, kemudian SK, RR. Oke. Jadi remember kita bakal pilih 2 top winners today. Oke, so we got 4 people got it right. So jadi ada 2 program bachelor yang saat ini di offer oleh AIBI, and hopefully soon they will also have Bachelor of Cybersecurity. Jadi at the moment ada 2 program. Oke, sekarang berganti ya ada di peringkat teratas, SK masih ada di peringkat kedua. Question number 3. Untuk scholarship untuk September dan February intakes. Untuk offshore student. Yap, jadi jawaban yang benar adalah 45%. Jadi untuk offshore students, jadi offshore students bisa dapat up to 45%. Let's see. Oke, sekarang SK naik ke peringkat pertama, TR peringkat kedua. Next. Okay, how many intakes per year does AIBI have? Let's see. Yes, jadi ada untuk saat ini ada 3 intake dan sistem pembelajaran untuk kuliahnya pun sistemnya adalah term, jadi ada 3 term. Let's see. Sekarang Yayah naik ke peringkat kedua, IG ada di peringkat ketiga. What is the English entry requirement for AIBI? Yep. Oh, okay. Everyone got it right. Cool. So IELTS 6.0 overall with no lower than 5.5 in each band. Okay. Question number 6. What's the minimum amount of time AIBI students need to complete during their internship? Yes, jadi ada 5 orang yang jawab benar. Jadi untuk internship itu adalah 150 jam. Let's see. Oke, sekarang SK ada di peringkat pertama, IG ada di peringkat kedua. Oke, true or false questions. Is AIBI the other? Oh, cool. Almost everyone got it right. Only one got it wrong. So yes, at the moment, AIBI is the only provider in Australia that offer Bachelor of Enterprise Management System. Let's see. Oke, SK masih di peringkat pertama. IG masih di peringkat kedua. Question number 8. AIBI is based in Melbourne. True or false? Yes, jadi ada 4 orang benar. Okay. So AIBI is actually based in Sydney, in New South Wales. Let's see. Okay, belum ada perubahan. Next question. Question number 9. AIBI courses give students some visa opportunities, true or false? Cool, everyone got it right. So yes, students, if they completed the Bachelor, they will have the opportunity to apply for the postgraduate visa. Okay, SK masih ada di peringkat pertama, IG ada di peringkat kedua. Last question, guys. Okay. Oke, jawabannya masih salah. Jadi the correct answer is false. Because at the moment Bachelor of Cybersecurity is not running at AIBI.
Sorry.
Let's see. So we will pick 2 winners. So AJ is at the 3rd place. 2nd place we have TR. Who's TR? And in the 1st place we have Askay. Okay, thank you everyone.
Congratulations.
Congratulations for SK and TR. So I'm just gonna. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna stop this. Okay, jadi selamat buat SK dan TR. Jadi nantinya, please untuk SK ataupun TR, SK dan TR, setelah sesi ini, please let me know who you are. Jadi bisa langsung kirim aja ke WA. Oke, jadi SK dan TR nanti bisa kontak ke saya lewat WA. Nanti kita bakal organize untuk price-nya. Okay. So I think that's the end of our session today. Again, before I end the session, again, as I mentioned, if you have any further question after the session, please let me know. Also, if you want to arrange student info session later on, please let us know as well. We can arrange that. Let's say if you have, jadi kalau ada teman-teman mungkin teman-teman punya beberapa students yang mungkin pengen counseling langsung juga dengan Sylvain, please let me know. Nanti kita bisa arrange juga untuk student info session. Okay. Thank you so much, Sylvain, for your time today. Thank you so much for the updates. Also, thank you so much, everyone, for joining the webinar session today. And hopefully we will meet again in the next webinar session. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a nice weekend. Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Sylvain.
Bye-bye. Terima kasih, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.